women's basketball program made history as they advanced to their first ever NCAA Division I tournament. Matt Schill and Mitch Wigness were there to witness their first game as UND took on Texas A&M, and they're down in College Station, Texas to recap the game for us.
Thanks, Tim. Matt Schill, joined by Mitch Wigness, the UND radio voice. Mitch, give us your take on the game.
Yeah, UND, that first half, I think they really showed the country what they're made of. Knew that they were going to come out and hustle and not be intimidated by this crowd. You know, tough being a 14 seed, but then you play in front of the host team.
Let's talk Maddie Buck. Great second half. Maybe, as Texas A&M started to pull away, she kept battling. UND eventually kind of clawed their way back into it, but just weren't able to take over top.
I think every time UND needed a buck in that second half, they went to Maddie Buck, and she provided it. I mean, she had 4 3-pointers tonight. That's usually not her game, but she obviously put a team on her back, and she was just great tonight. 22 points, 9 rebounds, but you can't say everything that she did just based on the box score, because she had some block shots, and they knew that they were going to focus on her defensively.
Maddie Buck talked to the media after the game. Let's go to that.
I mean, it's disappointing that I'll never be able to put this jersey on again. My career has meant so much to me, and I just couldn't thank the players and the coaches enough. I love each and every one of them. Texas A&M is a great basketball team, and unfortunately we just fell a little short today. I think that we played a really good first half, but like Coach said, I think we just kind of ran into playing their style of ball in the second half, and that's their MO, and that's what they're great at, and that's why they're successful. But like I said, unfortunately we just couldn't come up with a win, but my career's meant so much to me, and I just hopefully that they get back here next year.
All right, Mitch, just as in general for this season, great foundation laid here. What can be said about this UND team?
Well, you talk about an 11-game turnaround from a season ago. I think if they were to do that again, you're talking about being in the Final Four next season. Obviously not, you're not thinking at that level, but 22-10 from what they did last year, a huge improvement. And kudos to Coach Brewster and his staff for everything they did this season. And we talked about some of the players being able to step up next year. You certainly want to look at Emily Evers as a junior, the improvements she'll make as a senior, and then Maya Lloyd, the improvements she made this year, and she should be one of the stars in the league next year.
Big Sky Championship, NCAA tournament. I mean, put Texas A&M, a top 15 school, had them on the ropes for a while. I mean, overall, it's a pretty successful year, even though tonight, as we stand here in Texas, maybe not some great feelings, but overall, I mean, got to be some smiles as we look down the road.
Yeah, you talk about the successes, even some of the losses were I mean, Iowa State was a close game, Northern Iowa, Minnesota lose that game by only 2. So you could talk about a 25-26 win team here as we stand here at the NCAA tournament. So I think Coach Brewster has all the ingredients in place for a good recipe next year.
Should be fun. Mitch, thanks for the comments, and thanks for watching here on UND Insider Weekly.